David Grush and Lou Elizondo are making UFO disclosure waves in Washington, D.C. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road to talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, to start with, from Askapol, Matt Laszlo. I was about to say Matt Burleson. Matt caught up to Eric Burleson on the task force on the declassification of federal secrets. And Matt says, last time I talked to Secrets Task Force Chair Anna Paulina Luna, she said you guys were looking into bringing UAP whistleblower David Grush into a skiff. Any update? Burleson said, yes, and into hiring him on staff. Now, this is something that was rumored about months ago, maybe even a year ago, that David Grush might be brought in as a congressional staffer. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, apparently that idea has come back in season. So Eric says, either my personal staff, I already talked to Oversight Committee Chair James Comer's team about it, and they're researching it. Matt says, from your personal office, couldn't you just hire him? I can, but I think that it would be ideal if he were part of the committee. That gives, he's not just working for me. He's working for the efforts of the team. Wow. Okay, so David Grush could actually be brought on to the committee. Now he says committee, now the declassification effort is a task force, but it's under the auspices of the Oversight Committee. So, I don't know how you could get David Grush onto the Oversight Committee without being an actual member of Congress. So we'll have to learn more about the mechanics of all of this and how this works. And if you understand that, let us know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Matt goes on, caught our ear. It feels like the JFK and Epstein investigation are getting more attention than UAPs right now. It is, Eric says. Yeah, definitely. I've got my head down. I think Anna Paulina Luna has given me a lot of latitude to do this research. Is there a timeline or too early for a timeline? It's too early. I want to get Grush hired. I want to get him on board and then just move quickly because we don't have a lot of time. So it almost sounds like they're waiting for David Grush to come on board the committee as a, in whatever capacity that would be before they really get things going. And Eric Burleson, it sounds like he says he has his head down on the UAP issue while other stuff is going on with JFK and Epstein. So is Eric Burleson the one leading the charge right now on UAP declassification? Is he the one, that may ultimately be responsible, at least in the short term, for UAP disclosure? That is nuts, guys. That is nuts. But it doesn't end there because Lou Elizondo apparently is briefing Donald Trump Jr., according to Danny Sheehan.
Over there. So there's a whole bunch of, we were going to have Lou here tonight. Up until yesterday morning, he was prepared to come. He's gotten called to Washington, D.C. He has been and is going to be meeting with Donald Trump Jr. To brief him more on this issue and others inside the administration. And so he is not going to be here.
Yeah, so, Stephen Greer was trying to brief Donald Trump. He wrote that letter basically asking to brief the president. I don't know if Lou is going to get, that close to briefing the president, but he's one step removed by briefing his son and others in the administration or in that orbit. So that's exciting. Does that have anything to do with David Grush potentially becoming a congressional staffer or even on the committee in some capacity or the task force in some capacity? Are the two related? Are they separate? Let me know your theories. Is Lou paving the way for David Grush to be part of the task force? Is that what's going on? Or is that a completely separate effort, perhaps related to the establishment of a UAP czar? Because that's something that Lou Elizondo has been championing lately, is this idea that, yeah, we need an actual UAP czar, somebody, a permanent position to head up this effort to bring us a UFO disclosure. Now, if that happens, it's going to be some sort of controlled disclosure, obviously, but it would be more than we've got right now. So I would definitely support that effort. A lot of people wouldn't be happy to see Lou in that position. They would prefer Dave or somebody else entirely to be in that position. So let me know who you think would be a great pick for a UAP czar. And let me know if you think that's why Lou is briefing Don Jr. Don Jr. has previously expressed an interest in UFOs and has even asked his dad about it. And his dad basically said, yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on, but I can't talk about it, which is frustrating. But it does seem to indicate that Donald Trump knows more than he can tell us. Has he been fully briefed on all of this? Does he know about the Galactic Federation, as Haim Ashed alleges? Or is he just talking about a general briefing with, Commander David Fravor and the generals talking about the Tic Tac and stuff like that? There's stuff going on in our skies that we don't understand. And there are definitely things in the sky going on that we don't understand. This is a great UFO sighting. I think this is legit. From Darlington, England. This was sent to me by Tim Clark, and it's being shared online getting a lot of traction. You see this orb appearing, another one flickering on and off there. Another one appearing. A great sighting. Now, do you think this could be explained by conventional drones or Chinese lanterns? Is there a mundane explanation for this? Are these flares? What's going on here? Is this something more anomalous? To me, this looks like a pretty good sighting, but let me know what you guys think. They're not descending like you would expect flares to do. They're staying more or less in place, but they are going on and off. I'm not seeing any smoke trails or anything like that. So I don't think these are flares. But yeah, let me know what you think about that great sighting. Either way, the task force looks like it is making some progress, or at least trying to make some progress. Anna Polina Luna posted this: breaking. Today I introduced the Shred Act, which would significantly increase criminal penalties for hiding, damaging, or destroying government files. The current maximum sentence for hiding or damaging documents, just 3 years in jail, is not enough. My legislation makes the minimum sentence 20 years and the maximum a life sentence. The American people deserve to know the truth. And this has to do with Epstein and those files, but obviously that would have multiple applications and could also protect UFO files from being destroyed as well. If they're not already, and they probably are, along with the Epstein stuff, we'll probably never know the full truth on that, sadly. However, we might get some answers on Epstein. At least Pam Bondi is suggesting that we might.
Sure. And first to the Epstein, I'm mad that I didn't have more information on Epstein. I was given 200 pages of documents. I've asked Director Patel. He came in after that, of course. I'd asked for those documents prior to Cash coming in. Cash is going to get me all the information. I've asked him to find out why I didn't receive all those documents and he didn't receive all those documents. We've now found out, of course, that they were in New York. We've received truckload of documents of evidence, and Cash is going to give me a deadline on when he can go through that to protect, of course, the victims who are wrapped into this. And he's going to give me a deadline on when he can get this, and we will get out as much as we can, as fast as we can, to the American people, because they deserve to know.
Yeah, so there you go. Still unclear to me if the Epstein stuff has anything to do with UFOs, at least directly, although we do have that one victim saying that, yeah, absolutely it does, and Epstein is not, or was not, who he pretended to be. Is that true? I don't know. I would love to see some corroboration on that, to know if we're talking about something directly related to UFOs or not. But definitely this speaks to an indirect relationship because we are dealing with the same task force in the same process of declassification that's going to be pursuing the UAP topic, hopefully at some point. Okay, but to lighten the mood up a little bit, from dudes posting their W's, there's apparently a Bigfoot festival in Ohio, and they do a Bigfoot call contest. Okay, all right, I'm game, guys. Are you ready to listen to a Bigfoot call? Pretty good.
This is going to be the Ohio howl.
Little hog call. Thank you.
Whee! Pig, 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 pig. Home.
That is that.
I like it when that lady said the Ohio call. So maybe Bigfoots in different parts of the world have a different sound. I think that's amazing. But I think the first one was the best. Pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think about it all in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Rumble links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in an even bigger way, you can grab a t-shirt or a coffee mug in the merch store below. If you like fantasy and science fiction novels, you can buy one of my books. See the link below. You can become a channel member because channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.